Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and that way help my channel to grow. Today's turning is a Spaltet Birch log I plan to turn into a vase. I hope you will enjoy the video. After mounting the log between centers, I started with the roughing gouge to take off the bark and to make it round. The RPM is around 550. Even though I end sealed the log, it has some pretty nasty cracks at the end, so I need to take it down a little in each end. I think I could go with 6-7 centimeters in each end, that should be enough. Here I'm using the parting tool to mark off which part of the log I need to turn away due to the cracking. I'm just taking my 5/8" ball gouge to take off the cracked part of the log. It had a little more in this end than I expected, but I will try and use the part for the tenon if it can hold, but I will see that when I get into the wood. It have quite a large crack going into the wood, but I think with some CA the tenon will be able to hold it. Due to the cracks and the spalting of the wood, I decided to go with a 100mm jaws for this turning, even though the log is not that big. Hopefully when using the big jaws I will get the grip in more good wood. Here I'm starting to shape the vase. I was at this point a little concerned about the cracking, but I kept on going. And of course I tried to not stay directly in front of the piece, turning around with the big cracks in it. And for the shaping of the vase I'm using a 13mm or 1/2" ball gouge. This is absolutely one of my preferred tools, and one of the tools I use the most. Here you can better see the shape of the vase I'm going after. So you can see here there is some nasty cracks in this end, and I'm still hoping it will hold together, but as you can see here in a little bit, it doesn't happen. That part did fly, but I stood way off the side, so nothing happened. But as most woodturners know, even though you fail a piece, it's not always over. And for this part, and with that beautiful grain, I will definitely give it a try. So after a little thought, I decided to make it to a small hollow form. I didn't want to have more pieces flying around in the shop, so I decided to use the saw to take the rest off. The lower part of the vase was actually not that bad for just continuing to making a small hollow form, so I decided to hold or keep most of the form and just started to do the hollowing process. I had a couple of nasty cracks in the other end too, so I decided I didn't want to trust that tenon I made in the beginning. So I decided to go down a notch and make a smaller tenon and go down to better wood. And just do the last glue up of the cracks forming. Then I sanded the piece from 120 to 400 and cleaned it off with denatured alcohol before starting the hollowing. I start the hollowing with the ball gouge and just go as deep as I can with that and as far around the round edge as I can before switching to the hollowing tool. The ball gouge did its part, and now it was time for the hollowing tool. And at this point I'm running around the 1050 RPM. The way I do it with the hollowing tool is I take off a little and then I use my fingers outside inside to feel where I need to take a little more off. go in, take off, and I have a lot of stops, many more than you see me do here in the video, where I'm just checking, scraping, checking, scraping, and so on all the time. I just cleaned off the bowl with denatured alcohol and cleaning the rest of the dust off as much as I can from the small cracks before applying the cellulose sanding sealer. I gave it 2 times of the sanding sealer outside and a heavy coat inside. After that I used Abrasive Paste and the Hampshire Sheen Gloss finish wax. All that's left now is to take off the tenon, and my jaws fit nicely inside the opening of the hollow foam. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, like and hit the notification bell below. And please comment in the comment section, that will greatly help my channel to grow. Have a nice day and stay safe out there.